Tonight's episode of A Dorithian Divide, the Unfledged. I think we're like chapter 2, right? Like
book 2.
book 2.
We're now on
Yes.
book 2,
book
chapter
2.
1.
Yes, there we go. So, I got nothing. Here, take it off.
Cam was a slightly off because Hydra came in.
Oh, good call. Hold on one
Just
second.
noticed on the stream.
Yep, no, I didn't click one button. There we are.
All right. Previously on A Dorithian Divide, the adventurers, now known as the Unfledged, went into the forest to deal with these pack of gnolls and this man in the green hat. After a successful battle against them, they fled the cave with an explosion coming right behind them, knocking 4 of the 5 of you out, barely making it away, licking your wounds. You got back on the road and headed back towards Tempest Landing. Had a brief, scary encounter with some creatures in this river, barely making it away with your lives. At the, I guess we'll pick up there. I think that's where we left off. As you guys climb onto the banks of the river, you sit catching your breath.
That was less than desirable.
Let's not do that again.
I agree.
Can't wait to get out of this armor.
It's my bad.
So,
I should have fucking ran. Or just swam.
I agree.
My apologies.
you guys climb out, find a spot to rest, and over the next few days, you make your way back to Tempest Landing. It is now the 8th of Varsh, the morning, as you guys come to the familiar walls and gates of Tempest Landing. You see at the top of the gates 2 guards start shouting down to someone as you approach. Yeah, Winfrey.
Throughout these couple of days, I'll create my Eldritch Cannon as I did not have it created during that fight, and that was
Okay.
very bad.
And are you making it tiny sized or small sized?
Tiny,
Tiny
very
sized.
small. Very small cannon. I have plans, but
Alright.
to work out such plans, I need my workshop.
As you guys approach the gates, someone from the other side opens them up, and you can see there is a crowd of people there awaiting your arrival. And as soon as you enter, they start cheering and clapping and start shouting your names. Seems like some sort of parade has met you. Oh yes, Unfledged! Woo!
Interesting.
Can I duck behind like the hind side of a horse and just
Yeah, you can tuck behind near me. I'm gonna be,
Trying to just not be noticed.
yeah.
Darius sort of does the same thing, kind of comes to the other side of the horse. You guys,
Paul, we're gonna need to make some banners. Clearly,
yeah.
missed opportunity here.
Ah, dang. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's not your fault. This isn't on you.
Okay. Phew.
I'm just thinking out loud here.
Sure. Okay. All right. Banners. He starts writing it down. You can see a small troop of guards come up to you. Lord Shales would like to meet you.
Of course.
Of course.
Follow us. General Wimrick, if you could lead the way. And they sort of defer to him to take the lead, being the superior officer. So he takes the lead, starts leading you towards Shales's mansion, basically. No wait this time. They don't make you wait outside or anything. You're brought right in into Shale's office. You open. Wimerick opens up the door and leads you guys inside. Shales is there. Hello. Welcome back. And he stands up and shakes all of your hands. You've done a great deed.
Have we though?
I presume you have. You're alive.
Yeah, we are.
I'd say we've delayed what's happening.
Well,
It seems for a main corporate behind this, he still got away through magic means.
We did everything
things
we
are
could.
unpredictable. All I can say is the attacks and assaults on our city have subsided. I call that a job done. So, he sort of waves another man in with a chest of gold, sets it down on the table. 50 gold apiece, or however you'd like to split it.
Oh, split it.
So you each
I'll
get
take
50
my
gold.
50.
I'll split my 50 between Vok and Winfrey.
Okay. So Bachwin for you guys both get 75.
75. Hello. More gold.
Landriel sort of doesn't want his and splits it between you two. I've organized a parade, a welcome party for you, if you will. Enjoy yourselves for the rest of the day. Now known as the Unfledged, the heroes of Tempest Landing. And sort of does a very light bow.
Ring to it.
Yeah, I was just trying to write it down. I'll write that down.
Call yourselves what you will, but I will refer to you as this.
I'll like bow
Go,
my
go, go.
head, but I'm not gonna curtsy or anything.
Enjoy yourselves. Drinks are free.
I just give a wave to me as
Then
I
I'll
walk
bow.
out.
As you guys sort of begin to head out, Shales will sit back down and say, Darius, could I speak with you, please? Darius sort of stops and turns back around. Wimerick, escort them down. Make sure they enjoy themselves. The door shuts behind you. You guys go out into the city, and it is a full-on party. The city is lively, dancing. People follow you around basically wherever you go. It's a celebration of your accomplishments.
I'm gonna stay close to Sorrel,
All right.
but I will not take an opportunity to grab a free bear.
So Winfrey, is
I
your
can't walk in for
home available?
Always.
I could rest.
Please. Oh,
I will
Yeah,
head
come.
over to Winfrey's house to find a room to rest in.
All
I'm
right.
assuming I can find some parchment there.
Yeah, easy.
I will write out a note and just leave it on the table there. And I'll do my best to just slip out the back and head back into the forest.
Easy enough. You head out. What are the rest of you doing with the rest of your day?
Look, I need a bath, but this seems like I don't want to waste this energy, you know? These people are in a great mood. Our destined path has helped put them in this mood. We owe it to ourselves to enjoy it a little, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I will leave that up to you two. I have workings on my mind for new inventions, and I need to get them down before I forget about them.
All
And
right.
it should hopefully improve my usefulness. As this new power that has been discovered, I need to learn to control it properly. So, I bid you adieu. If you need me, you should find me in my workshop.
You head back to your workshop. As you open up the door and start working, you start getting in there. You see just on a small coffee table a little piece of folded parchment on top of some sort of cloak or something.
Okay. I'll read the note.
Should have prepared this ahead of time. Sorry. Basically, it says Winfrey and the Unfledged. I now have the information I need to convince my father to take action on this threat on our people. I do not believe I can guide you where you need to go, because you cannot guide fate and you cannot guide destiny. Destiny will lead you where you're going with or without me. I have my own path to walk. I am not with you all in the stars. I was just the one to set you on the path. Be diligent and keep Flock out of trouble. And it'll just say, it'll just be signed Elandriel. And you'll see the cloak of many things underneath on the counter.
Alrighty then. I'll just get my head stuck into the workshop. I'll leave where everything is for note cloak.
All right. You what are you working on? Are you working on finishing your triple crossbow idea? Or are you...
First thing will be the crossbow. Because I've
Okay.
been working on that since day one. Near
Yeah.
enough.
So go ahead and make your check. I will say if you succeed on this, it will be you'll finish it. You'll complete it. You got all your tools. You got everything.
Ooh. Intelligence plus proficiency. 17.
17. That is good enough. So you sort of in a thematic moment of the sun shining perfectly on it, you pick it up. It is perfect. It is complete. It's done. I will figure out exactly how it's going to work. Send it over to you soon.
Yeah,
but it is finished.
so good.
Takes you probably a few hours because you do most of the real building here. You've done a lot of the thinking and mapping it out on the road. So
Yeah. And now,
yeah.
got my little cannon on the side. Open up the little spell book, flip to a certain page.
Yeah.
I don't have components for this.
Shit. You go, damn. I have to
Yeah.
leave. Okay.
I'll go out shopping for components, and I'll try and meet up with these while I'm out.
What are you two doing while this party happens?
I'm drunk. I rolled a 4.
Oh,
I'm drunk.
Nice. Okay.
I imagine I'd be drinking incredibly responsibly, but also like kind of just sticking with Bach. And I want to make sure Paul is also with us.
I'm gonna be like the
Mhm.
drunk girl on Sir Roland right now. Be like, oh my god, did you believe we just traveled through the woods? I've never left the city walls. And just be like over the top, like, patting his armor, like his back, and like clank, 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 and cutting him off
People
every
spinning
time
all around
he
ya.
tries
Yeah.
to like imbue me with
I
some
know,
wisdom.
sweetie. Look, we gotta get some bread in you. We gotta find some. There's got to be something.
We need some more beer. Is what we need. Where's the ale at? Unfledged here. And I'm gonna slam my empty tankard down on the table and hope someone fills it up.
As you're celebrating and having this joyous moment, Buck, the sudden urge to shit and puke at the same time comes over you. You rush over to one of the outhouses.
Fuck!
Rush over.
Yeah,
It's just a house. It's like
I
it's got
will
a
use the
line of
key point to
pillars,
do step of the
urinals.
wind if I can.
It's step in the wind,
Rush
but
over.
punching his butt cheeks as hard as possible.
It's like a waddle, like a duck waddle.
It's it's nasty. It's medieval, right? So it's this building dedicated to this. It's like a line of shitters down the middle, and then there's urinals on the side.
I will
You
push
sit
my
down.
way through through any
Nobody else
line.
There's nobody else in there.
Okay,
It's completely
alright.
empty right now. You sit down.
Fuck.
And you see, Paul, that I think is a valuable lesson that we can learn just by watching others. You know?
Muted.
Fuck.
No, you're muted.
Oops. So you're in there. Two dudes come in. One short guy comes in there as well. Sort of sitting there. Make an insight check for me.
Are there actual stalls? Like, are there just like holes and everyone's
It's
like,
just
there's no walls. You're just like staring
Oh,
at
yeah.
each other.
You're just staring at each other. 100%.
Just, insight.
Yeah. With disadvantage because you're super drunk.
Disadvantage. Well, okay, I'm good. A 12.
12? Okay. She's fine. You're sort of sitting there, relieving yourself.
Yeah, I'm like taking
Yeah.
all of my like clothes
Oh, yeah,
and like
you're like
unblossing
stripping
and
off.
just trying to get some fresh air in. Like,
Fresh air in your
you know,
body.
when you're drunk, you get hot, and I'm just trying
Yeah.
to cool myself down.
Finch, as you're in this restroom, sort of pretending to go to the bathroom, just looking over your shoulder. Fuck, you feel around your throat a cord of tight metal wire pulls back against you as you're on the shitter. One guy behind you starts choking you out, and the other turns and grapples you around the arms. I need you to make an athletics check.
That's not good.
With disadvantage because you're drunk.
All right. The second one was amazing. The first one was a 10.
10. Okay, you are now grabbed and being like a barbed wire is now being like pulled around your throat.
Is it pulling me backwards?
No, he's just holding you in place. So you're still like on
Like,
the toilet.
but the
pants around
force
your ankles.
force feels like it's coming from behind me.
Yeah, and then there's another guy who's
Fucking-
holding you from the front.
I'm gonna put an elbow in the ribs of the guy behind me and a fist in the ribs of the guy in front of me.
Start throwing punches. Finch, you see this and go and roll.
Is this
Not
a
you, not you,
disadvantage?
not you, Finch. You're good.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was just saying, I'm not one of those two people, right?
You're one of the
Alright.
three people.
Oh, there's three people. I missed that. Sorry.
All right, so hold on. The first one was where's my actions? 17. That's
Okay.
the guy behind me.
Go and roll damage.
Oh, damage. That's great. That's 9 points, and I
Okay.
want him to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's natural 20.
Okay. And at disadvantage, the guy in front of me, I am going to punch in the ribs. That's a 19.
Yep.
And that is 9, another 9, no, 8 points.
Okay.
And he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 12. So
That's
he
a
is
fail.
stunned.
And then I'm gonna flurry of blows and just 2 elbows, like, and try to hit this guy behind me, like, and
I'm
break.
just gonna watch this until I feel like I'm muted.
A 16.
16 hits.
That's 10 points of damage, and
Okay,
he
he's
needs
still
to,
up.
He needs to make a Constitution saving throw. I'm blowing through all my key. I don't give a fuck.
17. So
All right,
it's a
that's
success.
safe. And the last one at disadvantage, I roll 16 and an 18. Fucking 8, 23 to hit.
Yeah.
And a 5, so that's 9 points of damage. And I'm
Nine,
gonna use my last key point and try to stun him.
Stun him again. That's super cocked.
Yeah, you see, he's been in there a while, and that's what
20.
happens when you put your
20.
body.
Yep, that's
So
safe.
succeeds. Finch, it's now your turn.
So who's still up and who's not stunned?
There's
Are they
one
both
guy
stunned?
in front of Vuk who's stunned, and the other guy who looks really hurt but is still pulling really, really hard, which you can see now clearly is this piece of barbed wire with these 2 handles attached.
I have 2 attacks. My question is can I attempt to? If I have a pretty long sword, I know my reach is only 5 feet, but I figure we're all pretty close in together. They're all pretty
yeah.
clumped in together.
It's pretty cramped.
I'd like to stab through the one who's stunned
Okay.
and at least get the other one in the shoulder past Fox's head with my second attack.
All right. So just through both.
Exactly.
You have advantage on the first one.
Yep.
That's a 21. Let's see if I nat on it. Nah, 21.
Hits.
And then, so that'll be 13 points of slashing damage, even though I'm stabbing.
Okay. First one is
then-
he's like, ugh. I mean, he can't move, but
And then the second one is a 16 plus 8,
yep.
so a lot. And then 13 more slashing points.
Guy behind him, dead, drops the
I
wire.
will,
First one is very injured.
just for fun, I will action surge
Okay.
and slice outward as I pull it out.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. But I think
17 plus 8.
yeah.
So a lot. 10 points of slashing damage.
Just tears rotor cuff and all the muscles and tendons. Dead. As the body falls, Vuk, you're coughing. It reveals this small person behind it.
Just start fucking yaks all over the place.
Everywhere.
Oh god. Oh man. So what you would see is, you see this, Finch will tell you he's 3'1", but he's probably more about 2'9". halfling, ragged leather draped over a dented and dinged up breastplate armor with leathers and furs hanging down at the bottom. He's got like a burnt orange cloak on, and he carries a very large. If you know your katanas, it's a odachi katana, which is a great sword katana.
Two-handed.
Yeah, two-handed katana, very
It's
elven.
huge.
Yeah, it's very huge in Finch's hands.
Everything's
It's
huge
taller
in
than
Finch's
him.
hands.
Curly, shaggy, classic halfling hobbit, but black hair, like medium length, covers the ears and just kind of curls a little bit. He's got a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow, no shoes, hairy feet. I'll just look over him. Well, you did good there for a while.
What's your affiliation, my friend?
I think I'm looking. I'm looking for and I'll think from it. A fuck? No, sorry, I'm not looking for that. That's not why I'm here. I mean, if that's what you're into, that's fine. It's just that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a fuck.
Yeah, that's enough.
Fuck?
You got it. Yeah. What the fuck do you want with this guy?
Well, as you can see,
I'm gonna start stumbling
assuming
my
that's
way
you.
around.
considering they were trying to murder you, and that's what we came here to do. Not we. I didn't come here to do that, but they came here to do that. Sorry, I'm rambling.
Are you following them, or what?
Yes, I'm following them.
So,
I've been
so
following
as
this for
I
some
said, what's your affiliation? Are you with the road?
Oh, well, no. I've been following the road. I've been walking the road and following the road and going after the road. I'm trying to take them down, per se.
You don't want to take them down by yourself.
Absolutely not. That's why I'm looking for you, my good friend. I heard they were coming after you. And I thought that maybe, perhaps, you might be of help. Sorry, where are my manners? My name is Finch Greenbottle. And I'll put out my hand to shake his hand.
Not believing what is actually happening right now, like, it's gotta be the L. I'll reach down. Vok, Jensen.
Mr. Jensen, excellent to meet your acquaintance.
Yeah. I wish it was different. We need to find Roland. No. We need to find him.
Oh yes, your compatriots, the unfledged, as it were.
I mean, we just came up with that name. How do you know that?
Well, I mean, the whole town was shouting it.
That's what fuck! I'll get pissed off. I'm gonna, like, look at him, follow me, and like, drunkenly slam through the bathroom door and just walk until I find Raylan. It can take all night. I don't care. But it will be with a purpose, and he's not sure where he is.
You guys exit the restroom. Winfrey, you're kind of just headed out now looking for supplies, and you see Vok and this small folk exit the restroom together, which is odd, but...
Okay, if he swings that way, okay.
You hear, as you're, like, walking out, you hear Town Crier out. He starts saying, Sir Nicodemus, anointed knight of Layridge, pronounced missing. Son of the king's grand advisor. 10 gold reward for information.
Oh yeah, fucking nobles.
Sickness spreads across our land. Rumors of tentacle men from north to south. His Majesty remains silent on all subjects, and soldiers continue to be taken from our cities. Propaganda spreads saying the war is not over. claims against the crown, saying the giants have taken Leyridge and the Ivory Plains, and they have plans to take the rest of our home. He just begins and continues the cycle over and over again. Raoul, and you come around the corner and you see Fuck and this small folk exiting the restroom together. See Winfrey off a bit, sort of noticing them at the same time as you.
You said you were gonna keep me by your side, dude. You just let me walk off like that. You know how I am. You can't do that to me.
Me, I thought it looked like you were about to have an emergency, and it seemed like something I didn't want to
Man,
be like
I
personally.
Just got fucking jumped in the bathroom. And this little dude down here fucking said my name and he helped
excuse
me.
Oh well, thank you very
that's
much.
a derogatory
little
term. I don't really we don't like little. That's not cool.
Oh, I didn't mean
Oh.
it like that. I just
course,
was fucking
all
pissed
relative,
off
I
and I say what's
suppose.
on my mind.
I'm sure you walk around calling everyone else big, right?
No,
Oh.
call you assholes.
I'll eventually walk over and obviously what? Fucking
Holy
can't
fuck!
about
I call
tall.
him. I call him big.
I'm 7'4".
Yeah, I call him
I am
big.
2'9".
Yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Oh, sorry. The name's Finch Greenbottle.
All right.
I'm gonna just look at Vok, look at Finch, look at Vok, look at Finch, look at the
You're
bathroom.
gonna see like I'm tucking my alchemy jug on the opposite. I'm trying to keep it on the opposite side of my body as Finch.
Well,
Just because
nice
he's
to
a
meet
green
you,
bottle.
Finch.
I don't know what
Sure.
that means, but
Sure, you two have been
See blood all over
introduced.
Yeah, you see around Fuck's neck is just this thin, bleeding line of red.
I told you they wanted to kill me. The road
Are
is
you
us.
here,
injured?
I
man.
followed him in there.
Wait, you followed him into the bathroom?
I did. I had gotten word that the road was going to make an attempt on his life tonight.
Well, I
So I
think
thought I might
have
make
a
my
quick
way in
look
and
about
stop that.
how crowded is this place at the moment.
I mean, it's a party around town, so there's a decent amount of people walking around. Probably 10 or
Think
12
if,
people.
I think if we want to get into details, we should find somewhere more private.
Certainly, I think that's a wise decision.
If I could, as we exit the tavern, like my drunken ballerina way, just like scoop a couple ales off of like whatever the waitress is. What's the board the waitress carries around? If I could just
Silver
like
platter thing? I don't
you know, maybe a glass of champagne or something.
Sure.
Celebrations. I just, you know.
Just
Just,
grab it on the way out.
just before we head out, I'll slap Vok on the chest and put a cure wounds into him.
If I can
Help
reach it,
heal up his throat.
Oh, yes.
if I can reach it, I'd like to snatch whatever cup Vok grabbed out of his hand.
11 points.
Oh,
Fuck.
perfect.
Okay.
I just want to reach up and snatch it from him.
Okay.
So it depends if he lets me.
Yeah, do you let him snatch it?
No. Why
No.
would I? What do I need to roll?
That's 15 sleight of hand, or 15 15 sleight of hand, or 15 acrobatics, whatever you want to call it.
So I rolled a 3, but if he takes it out of my hand, I'm gonna kick him.
Okay.
Hold on,
You see him
hold
grab
on,
it,
hold on.
he's like,
I'm
Why
serious
not?
about my booze.
No, go ahead. I just think you need some of the. You don't want to eat. You don't want to drink any of that swill. Hold on. And I pull out this green bottle off my side. And I bite the cork off, and I pour it into your cup, and you see this like almost a luminescent green liquid And I hand it back to you.
Yeah.
As I put the cork back. As I take a swig and put the cork back
So
in.
it'll be like a roundhouse kick.
Oh,
That
generally,
as he
never
notices
wanted-
that you're doing something, will go right over the top of your head, and he'll kind of do a little flourish and grab it. And like,
That's what my family's named for. That's pure green absinthe.
Yeah.
That will
Interesting
put some hair
stuff.
on your feet.
Where's Sir Roland? Roland!
He's right next to
right
you.
here.
Roland!
I've been right here the whole time.
Oh, fucking reach out,
That'll make you see the green fairy.
grab him. He's got
In the
some
back of your
booze.
head.
He's
In the
got
back of
some
your head, you're
booze.
like, this is the worst it's been in a while.
Yes, my family, we brew it.
Interesting.
Still it. Back home.
Are you gonna get sick again?
No, my fucking
Yes.
neck still hurts though.
Let's get back.
Can
to
you
all
believe
this.
them motherfuckers did that shit? Jumped me like a bunch of punks. Oh, I should fucking find them
Yeah, I
and
saw.
kill them with these fucking hands.
Did they
It's
get
like a
away?
little kid who's
We
like,
never talked that through. What happened? Do you know who they were? Was this targeted?
They
No,
were,
We dropped them
They were
and
members
we
of,
ran.
They were members of the road. I've been following them for some time now.
As
But
he
yes,
says
let's get
that,
somewhere
I'll,
private and we'll
as he says that, I'll have a look around if anybody takes notice of what he said.
make a perception check.
22.
I will
22. Okay.
That's
You said
not
you
what
made
I
one
wanted. Raw, we need to get these guys alive. Killing them won't do anything. They multiply. I know this.
Right, those were low level cronies. So
Yeah,
we want
but then I got a guy. I got a guy that'll help us with this. But we can't bring them bodies. We gotta not dead ones. The blood's gotta be pumping. That's the only way he works.
All right, I'm interested. You know, we can. I like the idea. You seem to know more about this. Finch, is it? Can I call you Finch?
Finch. Finch is fine. Finch is that's my name.
You know, maybe we could make a better plan to entice some sort of attack on Bach, and then this time we, I don't know.
I don't
Just
like
beat them.
being the punching
Later.
bag. I want to punch the bag. It's not the way. It's not. Oh, fuck. How the fuck can they get a jump on me?
Anyways, let's well, you were drunk and taking a shit, so it's not that hard. But let's go inside.
Get him bread. Does anyone have any bread?
No, I have some back at the house. Come on.
All right.
Marsha pulls out a loaf, just hands it to Buck.
Just eating.
Like a
It's
fucking
little
animal.
little pale.
Like
Oh,
disgruntled animal.
Like a dry calzone. Just
Oh,
Oh my god. What a great description.
Totally.
A dry calzone. Okay.
I find any
you
shake, just some Parmesan cheese on the way back, and just,
Just
release-
Grab it
Some
from random
flavor.
person. Yeah. You guys head back to Windfree's. Windfree, I'll say you can pick up what you need. How much gold is it that you need of
It was 10 gold worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs.
Okay. I'll say you could probably get it for, considering you're the heroes, they'll give you a discount. Probably say 7 gold. You'll pay for that. But
Also, pick up. Where was it now? Where was that component?
a brazier, right?
A brazier, yeah. And. So, where is that? Fucking of that. Where the fuck is it now? There's a drop of mercury, if I can. as well.
Okay. Mercury. I'm gonna have to say, give me an investigation check for the Mercury. But the brazier and the
Dirty
insect
20.
stuff would be easy. Dirty 20. Okay. Lost him. I would say you find like one disgruntled old man like in an alley. He's got like the jacket that opens up with an array of things to sell. And he's just sitting there. He's like, "What do you want?"
Heard you might have a bit of mercury, perhaps.
Mercury.
Liquid metal.
He opens it up, pulls out a vial. You mean this? It's a vial of some sort of shiny liquid. How much does it say? How much it needs to be worth, or does it just say a drop of mercury?
Just says a drop, but I'll borrow the vial off him.
100 gold.
$75.
Make persuasion check.
Two.
105 gold.
Worth a try. Can't always take first price.
That's a good point. I know you got the money. Unfledged.
I'll pay him 104 gold. For a vial of mercury.
Hand it off to you. You have a vial of mercury. And after getting home, it's really mercury. He didn't rip you off for nothing.
I'll head back. And while they're doing whatever it is, I'll be, well, when we start talking about discussion, I'll just be off in the corner, doing lines, brazing the middle, lighting it. I'll ritually cast it, so it'll take us a while.
You guys enter Winfrey's house. Finch, you see this. It's got a big boat on top, right? Or a small boat on top. It's this little house, little boat on top. It's got a sign that says Winfrey's Shipwright.
I haven't been down this south in a long time. I don't think I've ever been this south before.
It's really hot too, like Florida.
Yeah. I will take off my cloak and might even take off my breastplate just to stay not so
Especially
hot.
once you get closer to the docks where Winfrey's house is, you get that like breeze coming in. It's really moist and wet.
You'll get used to it.
Well,
Everybody
hopefully
does.
not. Anyways, yes, I had caught wind of Mr. Jensen's here, his predicament, and I had through the grapevine heard that there would be an attempt on his life tonight. If I'm being honest, I think that if you just left town for a little while, that they would forget about it, and they'd probably drop it.
I don't think that's gonna happen because I got jumped outside of town.
Fair enough, and I think this is an opportunity. See, I'm from up north, up in the hills, where there's a collection of towns. Noah, you can correct me on the name of it. I can't remember for the life of me, but
As for you to say, you're in the Ivory Plains. The collection of towns didn't really have a name. You guys were just chilling out there by yourselves.
yes, we had a collection of towns up in the Ivory Plains. I like to call it Hilltown, which we're in the hills and we're towns in the hills. But anyways, my family's we're simple folk. We brew ales and specifically absinthe for the town. Not me specifically, but I mostly worked in the warehouse lifting barrels. But anyways, these road folk came in and they started charging taxes and protection money and really just started taking over the whole dang place. I didn't like that. No, I really didn't care for that. So me and a few of the guys, we band together. We made a little militia. Started training. We drove out the road from our towns, and most of the guys, they had families and kids and stuff. But me, I'm a little bit of a loner at times, introvert. So decided to take my show on the road, see if I could maybe disrupt their operations and avoid other towns ending up like ours. That's when I caught wind of the Unfledged and Mr. Jensen here, his bounty, and I thought, well, here's a group of like-minded individuals. And here I am. And you're lucky I did, because I think your friend here would be possibly dead on the trail if I hadn't given him a hand. No offense. You were very capable, I can see that.
Well, it does seem like you are of noble intent, and that is what this group needs.
Oh, where did?
Yep.
I guess
You can.
I just.
What's the Rowland's insight passive? I'm curious.
Yeah, let's get a look at that. Oh, 14.
You can see he probably looks at you a little. What's the word I'm looking for?
crooked?
Slightly disdainful. He's a common man. He's a commoner, and and so nobody in his story he explains how all the guards were taken away. Nobody was coming to save them. They had to kind of take everything in their own hands. So the sight of a knight isn't exactly ecstatic to him.
Silently noted.
In the corner, you just see this fucking brazier because it's being
I was
worn.
gonna say.
Brazier just shoots up in flames, and as I finally ritual cast Find Familiar, and amazingly, through what I could see from this book, a flying monkey appears.
See this monkey standing there as it like things sort of shake off.
Oh,
Uh,
Yes,
Winfrey,
I guess it worked.
what the fuck was that?
where's your moonshine? Where's your moonshine?
It's
It's absinthe. It's not moonshine.
Oh no, I'm talking to Winfrey. He's
okay.
got moonshine.
I have my own stuff. It's through the back to the left. It's in the case of a barrel.
All right, I'm gonna go do that. Yeah.
Sure.
Is anyone else shocked by the monkey that magically appeared?
Yeah,
Is
that's
this
like
normal for you
probably the first time you've seen like legit ass magic in
Is,
front of
is
your
that
face.
normal for you guys? That was. I'm freaking out.
It's a first for me as well. It's
That's not comforting.
I think I'm more concerned about why.
I've been thinking of an idea for a cannon, and it said in this book using these materials I could summon a creature that will follow me about.
From the depths of hell.
No, celestial, fae, some kind of magical being. It
Those are
seems.
a lot of words that I
Bird.
do not understand.
Did a bird lie with a chimp?
I don't know. I don't.
Maybe it's
It's
a monkey.
fucking magic.
Maybe it's a monkey from Monkey Heaven,
Possibly.
like an angelic monkey.
Oh, and then they all get wings up. Okay.
So
Right.
It like hops down off the table and starts walking around.
I like hold my Adachi like two-handed katana very tightly, like
Oh,
Starts flapping the wings.
I didn't think of a name for it. Gatsby. That's a good name for it.
Oh,
Gatsby, come here.
is this it?
Walks over.
Oh. Oh, go.
I
Fucking
I
just.
think I had enough. You know what?
I'll have it land on my shoulder for a second.
He
I'll turn
flies
to Vok and say, you sort of smell like my uncle. But
Sure.
that's a compliment.
I'm gonna pet the monkey, like just like nonchalantly, like I didn't
Not
see that
even,
going
like,
by.
acknowledge
Yeah,
it.
I'm not paying attention.
Oh.
Just like walk past and like tap it on its head.
monkey? Yeah.
While he's doing that, I'll be looking at it, taking some measurements,
Yeah.
and then
It's like
I'll let it.
for you.
I'll
And
let him cool
Like
off
doing his
eventually and
instinct.
do what I want. So I'll get him to jump onto Vok.
Okay, he jumps on your back. But you don't even feel it. You're like so numb, you don't even feel it. Your back. You just
and I'll address my attention to Sorrellan because he seems to be the only one who is shit-faced or busy.
This is what I do. So
what is exactly your business with the road? And I know that they have a hit out on you, Vok. What's your intentions to do with that? Because I intend on finding some information out and crippling this criminal organization.
Well, look. Besides the personal, connection we have with Vok, for me, it probably has a lot more to do with honor-bound duty and correcting the wrongs of these criminals. They cannot be allowed to go unpunished.
You're right. But listen, there's a way to go about this. It's not tonight. But we can't kill him. We gotta bring him to the keep.
No, I mean, to what keep?
Whatever one's here.
You want to bring him into the government?
Like to Lord Shales?
To one of his guys, yeah.
I mean, I don't think it'll do you much good. I don't know where the government or the guards were when my town was overrun, where the knights were when my people were being beaten and extorted. But
Well, yeah, I agree with you, but still, these motherfuckers are ruthless, and just killing them it's too easy.
No, but I'm just saying information in the right hands, in the more capable hands, is much more useful than information in the bureaucratic hands that will take, a century to decide that they should possibly do something.
I think they will put him on the guillotine and drop the floorboards. That's my hope.
And then,
If we have enough
And then-
information. The lady was around.
you have to make sure you bring the right people in then. Because, like you said, you cut one head off, two head off, 3 or 4 more replace it if you're going to take out the rest.
Obviously, we can.
Well, we need information.
Yeah.
Or we
Find the
just
right
bring
people.
in so many heads. We bring in, make a big display of it, a huge grand execution, large numbers, a deterrence to remind people why they should not take up and coordinate with.
Right, of course, yeah. So the children can wake up every morning and see that in their front yard. What are you talking about?
Finch,
that's
a few weeks ago,
that's-
Mama Nels was here. Did you hear
Really?
anything about her?
Have I heard anything about her?
you would know her reputation, but
Yeah.
that's probably about it. Her her thing is she ties people down to a bed of nails and
Yeah.
has her men stand on them.
Whew. Really now? That's interesting. I would love to find out more about that.
Yeah, Winfrey.
So obviously, with going ahead with what I was doing, obviously I'm working away. Just did a tinkering check. Not 24, 24.
All right, I will get to that in a minute.
Yeah, all good.
Well,
It
I'm
seems
here.
we have a lead at least. I'm just there in the corner, just dunk, dunk, dunk.
Yes, we do, and I don't think I can do this on my own. Now, my militia, some of them were willing to come with me, but honestly, they all had families, they all had children and wives, and I wasn't willing to stick my neck out for them. Well, I've had them stick their neck out for me. So I'm in a bit of a position of needing help. And I thought, looking at Vok, that you would have a personal stake in that and be interested in joining me.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to be smart about it. Honestly.
Oh, agreed. Can't just go in there swords blazing.
Well, unless they
No?
jump you in a fucking bathroom like cowards.
No, yeah, then you gut them and you ask questions and ever.
Yeah. Oh fuck! I drank a lot. Oh.
You can see me just taking like a piece of cloak, like our cloth, and just cleaning this giant katana, like, just bigger than me.
Winfrey, you'd notice it's extremely fine craftsmanship.
Yeah.
Elvin and Make, one of the leaders of the road who were laying down the law back home. I challenged him to a fight and took this from his cold, dead hand.
Then it sounds like you've earned it.
Fine blade for, I'm guessing, a fine swordsman.
Self-taught, but I know how to swing it. I can swing it pretty hard.
As you guys are standing here, so the door opens and Paul walks in. Rowland? Sir Rowland, sorry. I'm flattered. Flubber. You should probably come outside.
All right, I rise, straighten up a little, and follow Paula.
You exit the building. Do you want to take a break now? Do you want to take a break now?
Sure.
10, 10?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Yes.
Whoa.
Drop it on the return. Yeah.
We'll drop it on the return.
All right.
Cliffhangers.
And then we'll be back.
We'll be Yeah, we're back. Yeah.
Welcome back. Okay. As we continue, Paul says to you, Sorrel, I think you should come outside. So you get up and head out, and the rest of you follow, I presume.
Yeah, Finch will roll his eyes and follow.
Okay. You step outside, and you can see there's this stage that's been built. You've seen this a few times as you've been sort of celebrating throughout the day. There's been a band up there playing on it. You see up there is Lord Shales, and by his side, Lady Abigail, who you'd met before you went on your journey. Human woman, long, dark black hair. As you exit, you hear Shales say, "Ladies and gentlemen, a great deed has been done by this group of heroes we celebrate today." You see the crowd starts cheering and yelling and whistling, and
Gonna take a
amongst
step
them-
back.
okay, sure,
Just
sort of,
out of the spotlight.
Yeah.
sure. Sort of in the
Try,
door.
try and let Roland take the spotlight.
Yeah. What's this? It's his day.
Amongst
Kind
them,
of nudging forwards.
an errant knight, Sir Rowland. He looks to you, Sir Rowland, and he says, "If you could come to the stage, young man."
I, without hesitation, rise, step forward, confidently.
Walk. The crowd sort of parts for you as you head to the stage. He turns around, and as you come up to the stage, Lady Abigail curtsies to you. As he turns, one of his men hands him this sword. It's sheathed, and he pulls it from the sheath, and you see it's this shining golden sword. It's a golden sword. The handle looks like it's made of pure fire. This bright red metal. It's been forged to look like flames. Sir Rowland.
I immediately kneel.
He steps up in front of you. Today, I, Lord Shales, grant you title of Messier Knight for your acts of bravery and honor. He takes a sword and he places it on your left shoulder. He takes it back. And you rise as you've been instructed to do in the past when you were learning about this. And the crowd starts cheering, it starts going crazy, whistling. And then Lady Abigail walks up behind him. "If I could, Lord Shales." And he kind of surprised almost, bows and hands her the sword. She walks up to you, looks at you.
And I kneel.
"Do you possess the gifts of a true knight of Dorithia? Does your sword burn with the radiant light of Sans? Does your touch heal the ill and wounded?"
Yes.
"Then I, Lady Abigail, cousin to His Majesty the King and the fifth in line to the throne, dub thee Sir Rowland, an Ippitus Knight of Dorithia." And she places it on your right shoulder. "No longer an errant knight." And she presents you with your full title, Ippitus Knight, Sir Rowland, the Unfledged, the Unlanded. And the crowd goes crazy and they start
Yeah!
cheering.
Heroes of Tempest Landing.
Yeah, a
Hero
little
of
whistle
Tempest
from
Landing,
the back side of the stage.
And you see there's like three dudes in the back who like light off some fireworks and they go up and all
I guess,
red and orange.
I'm guessing we might have to change our group name after this.
Oh, I don't know. That's still a nice name.
Yeah, I
She-
still like it.
See, Lady Abigail leans in and goes, "Congratulations, Sir Rowland."
Thank you, my lady. I always wanted to say that.
She backs up. And the crowd goes crazy, and you can do what you like now.
I give the crowd, a gracious acknowledgement and bow, and I will shout to them. I'll draw my sword and hold it up.
As soon as you draw, everyone goes silent.
And I'll say, my fealty is to the land, the crown, and these people here. I serve the greatest of all the lineage, but I also serve you, everyone who helps lift them up. I will continue to do so with honor, and then I'll beat my sword.
Everyone goes crazy. It starts cheering, whistles, and all.
I'll lean into either probably Fox because he's closer.
Fox going crazy.
Yeah, but I'm only doing it to myself because I'm backstage. Like, fuck yeah, it's about time. This is gonna help me.
General Wimerick comes up to you, Sir Rowland, as you get off the stage, and he just shakes your hand. Congratulations, Sir Rowland Ippitus Knight, and he bows to you. Well deserved.
I accept this with gratitude, but as much humbleness that I can keep in my heart.
Of course. I'll let you go. See, Paul comes running up to you, tears in his eyes. Yes! He runs a big hug.
Yeah,
Larsha just behind you.
The hug him and Larsha.
Oh yeah, big group hug.
Well, I think that means the flags are going to have to become a higher priority.
I think so. Whew.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Banners, we'll have to figure out colors, insignia. It's never really my forte, but
we can hire someone. It'll be easy.
Yeah. There's people for that, right?
We're rich now, right?
Yeah, just about.
Pretty much. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right.
I know. I have the jitters too.
Oh yeah. You guys head back to the group. People are now kind of trying to stay away, but they're all kind of gawking now after this crazy event.
It's like a Backstreet Boys concert in the 90s.
Yes.
I'll lean over to Fox as we're walking and say it's going to be a lot harder to keep a low profile now here.
At least if they're coming after us, they're coming after Appointed Knight. And, we can use that to leverage.
Sure.
At least I think we can. Sir Roland, what do you think?
Yes, Sir Mighty Roland. And I'll give a bow, a really douchey, elaborate bow.
When Rowland finally comes over, I'll kind of just elbow him in the shoulder where his plate is, so I go clonk. So finally made it.
Hi. It's been a long road, but there's still much ahead of me. It is nice, though. It's a very validating milestone on the journey, and I hope that by now the rest of you can see this. I wasn't lying. The the stars have something in plans for me. I know this to be true, and I suspect I will be bringing anyone close to me along that path. So I thank you for your continued help, support, friendship.
You got my support, man. Fucking slap him, stumble,
Clank.
Yeah.
Well, thinking about that, I got something to show you guys. I'll take him over to the table, with the note and the robe. Seems our dearest friend has returned. Seems he has business. No, as the note says, he's saying apparently his job is done. He was only here to guide us to the path we currently are on.
And perhaps the stars will allow our paths to cross once again.
I sure hope they heal us. Smash your rolling chest plate, stumble, around a little bit.
That they did.
I'm fucked. Literally.
You are literally Vok. That's true.
No, like with the capital F. Elandril made me he made me a better person. At least in those situations. So
I can help you out here and there. Probably not to the extent of Elandriel, but it's a rough job.
I will miss our nights with the stars because he knew how to open my eyes. That's for sure. Winfrey, you got another barrel in the down to your place?
That depends. How much have you drunk?
The whole thing. Read that.
It's sloshed.
I'll put you right back.
Vok isn't going to remember anything that's happening right
now.
He's blackout.
You see, every 10 minutes he'll look into the jug and say ale and be really mad when it doesn't come up because she's already done it.
Yeah.
I'll go out the back and I'll start the process of brewing some more and let that simmer and do whatever.
While he's doing that,
I'll have to
finishing up.
I'll go to a certain barrel. The side of it opens up and pull out a secret stash that I've always had. This guy's gonna fucking drink me dry. I'll take it back and give him a jar of really pure, strong moonshine.
Not quite white lightning, but
it's fair.
Perhaps rest and discussing it in the morning. I have a feeling we're not going to get very far without a friend like this.
Perhaps we could use this to advantage. If you think about it,
This is
the road wants to get rid of Vok. But if he's traveling with Sir Rowland, they would need someone higher up to come and handle him, perhaps.
It's true. And I'm not sure they would try anything within the city right now, with kind of on high alert.
But certainly an angle to look at.
Well, did I hear something about sickness as well?
Yes. A little bit up the roads, a village. Came across the doctor. It's not looking good, but it seems this illness stemmed from what we dealt with, whatever you'd wish to say we did.
I'm not sure what you did, but I know you guys saved the village, so.
While we might have cut off the potential source of this, it's not particularly dying down from the hearsay of it.
Understood. Well, perhaps we can kill two birds with one stone, then maybe go check out what's going on with this sickness disease, and maybe the road will jump us on the way there.
Perhaps.
Not a bad idea. And I've got to think that at a certain point, they've had a couple attempts go sideways. They're learning from that, they're going to be sending something better, right?
I would imagine. I mean, they're not all incredibly smart, But eventually, someone with more than a single brain cell is going to come up with something.
Surely we'll have to with our brave Sir Roland by our side.
Fuck, you have my shield.
And my sword.
As I have something to discuss in the morning while this one isn't out of his mind, because this discussion requires a clear mind. I'll just walk up to him, pick him up, and just carry him to one of the hammocks I have.
Fucking, I'm like a stick that has been in the water for 1,000 years. I just bend over you like a wet noodle.
As soon as you're in the comfy hammock, out instantly.
Yeah.
I can find my own accommodations if I need to. I don't want to impose.
Follow me up. As I'm still carrying Vak, follow me. We all enter. I presume we all follow as Rolling knows where it is. You've stopped it before. Enter another room. It's part of a workshop, but also the other side of it's got a bed, but then it's got several hammocks which can be pinned up.
Oh, that works nicely. Thank you. I'll finish taking out the rest of my armor, so I'm just wearing like my pantaloons and my undershirt. I'll climb into a hammock.
Paul will help me doff everything, and
you
don't find that bulky and like restricting?
Oh, it certainly is. Yes.
I need my arms and legs to be free.
Well, I need mine to be covered to prevent attacks to my arms and legs.
Well, yes. I mean, when you're not as good of a swordsman to protect yourself with a weapon, I understand.
Well, Paul's just like, I think, well, you can be. I mean, I thought when you have the armor, you can be like more aggressive. Not to.
Right. Yeah. It's okay.
Sure. Yeah, you can definitely make more mistakes when you're wearing more armor.
Overpowered, weaker,
like,
smaller opponents.
Like tradition too, though. Like,
yeah.
Anyway.
I'll go to a corner where I've got a bunch of earmuffs just hanging up, and I'll hand them out to these. I'm gonna be up late with the stuff. I've got ideas and plans to build, and obviously workshops right here, so these will be useful. Just hand everybody earmuffs. I'll just, the comedic thing of when you put them on, open them, and slap these. I do that to Vak.
He doesn't even notice. Straight out.
That's why I did it.
You will see before he gets fully into the hammock, Finch will just take his katana with like a large. He doesn't have a sheath for it, so after cleaning it, he takes like a cloth that he has and wraps over it and just ties it in like a couple different spots, and like leans it up against the wall.
Three projects now.
Okay.
I've now thought of.
Yeah,
First,
you gotta do something about it. You gotta get a sheath for him.
One, a lid for the jug.
Okay.
Because of course it's a new jug. I ain't got a lid for it yet. Two, sheath.
Big ass sheath.
Big ass sheath.
Mm-hmm.
And
Carried by a tall elven man.
My cannon upon my flying monkey.
All right. Go ahead and make 3 different rolls. Start with the first one. We'll go down in order. So we'll start with the lid. And you're not going to get a long rest if you do this.
Oh no. That's 14 for the lid.
14 for the lid. Okay. This is pretty good. The lid's the material is extremely rigid and durable. So you have a little bit more play. You can kind of you can be more aggressive with it. You're not worried about breaking the cup or the jug. It's a jug. So easy enough.
I'll see. To do that, I have to take the jug off. Fuck. I'll put it on, and I put it back, but I'll put it on his chest, and then fold his arms over it like that.
Yeah. So it's just got this. I mean, it's a simple lid. It attaches
And
a little hinge.
right on the underneath of the lid, I put a
Mhm.
little scoring of my mark. Anvil Weaver.
Ooh,
Quite small.
All right. So that one's done easy enough. Probably takes you about 2 hours or so, we'll say.
And the sheath.
So you probably have an existing sheath that you can modify, so this one will be a little easier.
16 for the sheath.
16, easy enough. This one probably only takes you about an hour. You have this large great sword sheath, so you just kind of trim it and resew it. Easy enough.
Yeah, again, look, where the sword would go in, that rim, I'd put my little scrolling there.
Cool.
And
And
just realising all this, throughout this night, I'd also go outside and take down Winfrey's shipwright
okay.
design and replace it with. I'll just leave it as a shipwright.
Just take off the one first.
Take up from.
All right. That one's easy enough. No roll or anything like that. And the
then
last one, you made the harness. You have the thing. You just have to get them together.
Yep. Oh, come on. I went on this click. Okay, rolled 18 plus 4, 22 plus 3, 25.
Oh yeah. It's it's more of just like actually doing it. It doesn't take long. You have everything built. You just have to put it together.
Sewing the jacket up, getting the right mounts and stuff, so I can
you have
patch it on.
Gatsby standing there, sort of waiting as you're putting it on. I imagine it's like a scope onto a rifle. Take the fuck, what's it called? Oh my god, I'm blanking. Your thing. You take your cannon, and you're just like put it into place. Yeah. On his front, does it hook onto his front or on his back?
I'd say the front because I've seen he's room to flap his wings on the back.
Sure. So you just
and I like to make it so he can angle it. So I can order him to angle it up and down and swivel.
All right, cool.
I'll get him to fly about a couple times, see if he's comfortable with it.
Yeah. You make some adjustments. He communicates to you. Maybe it's a little heavy, so you take off some weight where you can, and yeah, cool.
And
it's about
after all that, I'll just have to take because I work with very typical big thick goggles.
Yeah.
Put them up.
Out.
Just out.
So if you want to get a full rest, you'll probably have to sleep in pretty late. But if not, then you'll have to look at it.
Sleep until whenever they wake me. Just
till everyone else wakes up? Okay,
if I'll sleep as long as I can until they wake me. So I'm sleeping. If they decide to wake me, they wake me.
All right. So you guys wake up in the morning. You see Winfrey's Winfrey's passed out in his chair in the corner, just drool coming down, goggles still on his head.
You see the monkey asleep on the side with an cannon. My little Eldritch cannon on its chest.
Yeah.
Also, next to your sword, Flinch, you see a sheath. Exact same dimensions as your sword. It's even got a hook, little hooks on it, so it can hook onto your belt or back, wherever you wish to hold it. And of course, you wake up to your jug on your chest with the lid on it.
As far as you know, there's always been a lid on that thing. You don't remember? I'm just kidding.
I will
Thought-
carefully
you have no
unwrap
idea
my
what
sword.
happened.
I'll carefully unwrap my sword and awkwardly try to get my hand down to the end of it to put the sheath on.
It's like a glove.
Strap it to my back. It like goes up another couple feet above my head.
We won't worry about how you actually take that out.
Oh, it's gonna be taken off my. It's gonna be taken off my back and.
Just drop the sheet. Yeah.
I'll maybe be able to find a way out around it.
Anyways,
Version 1.
interesting. You had a bit.
Version 1.1.
Yep.
There's always
Fuck
got to
you,
be
wake
like
up.
4 versions, right? Like,
Oh, of course.
yeah.
This is the third version of the mug, or the lid.
yeah.
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 3.0.
I keep breaking it.
You have no idea what happened last night, and your
No.
head hurts a lot.
I know. I'll shut up.
Hurts a
I'll
lot.
walk out, leaving Winfrey alone for now. Good morning, Fuck.
It's good about
Who are
this
you?
morning. Nothing is good about this morning, Finch. Oh, is
Hey.
Winfrey making breakfast?
As I'm like, I'm assuming Larsha's already making breakfast.
Oh yeah, Larsha's always the first one up and is always on breakfast immediately.
I'm getting myself a cup of coffee, and I'll make Fuck one too if he wants it.
yeah.
Like, hey, well, you remember my name, so we're doing good this morning.
I'm gonna put a gold piece down when I grab my breakfast, like just out of habit, you know, like because of the cloud in my mind. I'm gonna like
Yeah,
leave a tip and not
shit.
not think about
he
it.
takes it.
I was just gonna ask.
Okay.
Take it.
Oh, she takes it. Of course she does.
Awesome.
She needs to buy food somehow.
Yeah.
Sorry, Finch.
I've been paying her to do that.
Sorry, Lars.
I like that she's got a side hustle. I want that.
Oh yeah.
I'll be drinking my coffee. But like, I don't think we were probably introduced. Name's Finch. To Larsha.
Oh, to Larsha. Okay. Oh, hello. I work for Sir Rowland. I don't know. I'm doing Shale's voice.
She gives him the up and down.
Yeah.
Good paying gig.
Good benefits. That's not true.
I was just gonna ask, can I insight check to see if that's true?
He's a good boy. Paul starts waking up. Paul.
Oh yes, the child. Is that his child?
Come on, Paul. She just laughs.
Almost over good.
So, what are you? Are you a halfling or gnome? I don't know the difference.
Not many do. It's really sad, actually. That you can't tell the difference between.
I
I
mean,
would- I would thought
the
about
gnome's
that.
got the pointy ears like my, yeah.
I have 20 years.
Not like a gnome though.
Well, I appreciate your ability to tell the difference between a small folk. Most people can't tell the difference between a goblin, a gnome, or a halfling.
I mean, I don't think I've ever really seen a goblin.
I've heard about them though. And aren't they, more demonic looking?
I heard they're green.
That's a bit,
Yeah,
that's a bit harsh. They are green, typically greenish brown, brown green. We've dealt with them before in the past.
Huh? To be honest, I haven't really stepped outside of these city walls until the last month or so.
To be fair, I was in a similar situation until probably about 6 months ago. Been traveling for the past 2 months down here.
From where?
Up north, they're the Ivory Plains. There's a collection of towns called Hill. They call them Hilltown, but not sure. I'm not sure if we have an official name that people go by. It's about 2 months travel.
Oh, jeez. I mean, I like to get my steps in and all, but not like that.
I heard the road activity is pretty heavy down in these parts, so it seemed like a good place to start.
Start what? You said that it was heavy down here to start. What are you looking to start?
I feel like I've had this conversation already.
I was drunk last night, so
that's fair. Do you remember almost getting strangled in the bathroom?
I thought that was a dream.
I'm not sure. I mean, it hurts.
So you remembered my name.
Oh yeah. I mean,
do you remember where you remember my name from? How we met?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Anyways, they were trying to the assassins from the road were trying to assassinate you in the shitter. I came in and gave them the once through.
I went
and
for
I am
Roland.
looking to.
Oh, what a
I am
dumb
looking to
idea.
disrupt him.
Oh,
My goal is to take them out from the top, work my way up from the bottom to the top and take them out.
Only...
So they can't do to anyone else that they did to my town.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I got a deal. We got to bring the people responsible for this in. We have to. Killing them isn't an option. So, if we get
honestly,
to that point...
It's not my preferred.
Huh?
It's not my preferred method, but if I get your guys' help, I can live with that.
I just need to see it through. And that's my
That's what
part
I'm here to do.
But, I mean, Nell's lady is fucking crazy. You don't want to get caught by her. So, we need to be smart about tracking this shit down.
Agreed. We discussed last night, though I doubt you remember. Maybe checking in on these plague-ridden towns and then hoping that the road is following you.
Sure. I said that. Yep. I'm just going to fly with anything that was said about last night because I was wasted. So.
Sir Alan, is that still on your docket for your royal agenda?
Yes, absolutely. I believe the next phase is look, finding that true source that got away. You know, we never did fully rout them, but also dealing with the plague along the way. We saw people in need of help, and we promised to send them aid. And then finally, I think the best chance we have of provoking another attack is to get Vok out of the city. And maybe we'll keep some of them alive this time. Maybe.
That's the idea. We can't get any information from a dead guy.
If we come across a member of the road that has a prominent position, I would rather hand him off to the general and his guys than slay him. Because
agreement.
Too many of the common folk get pawned by these motherfuckers, and they need to be exposed.
I agree. Is
Killing
the
them
goal
behind the
of-
scenes does nothing for anyone but us.
As long as I'm privy to the same information the general gets, I'm happy.
Yeah. Well, you'll have firsthand, hopefully. Or maybe not, hopefully. It could be very dangerous. These motherfuckers would have killed me last night if it wasn't for Finch. So. Stick by rolling, stick by rolling, stick by rolling. I'm just gonna start
They were lower
pounding
tier
and
anyways.
chanting. Reminding myself. Because I'm dumb.
I'm like drink some more of my coffee. All right. Well, what time do you want to? I'll like lean over to look at Winfrey asleep in his chair. When do we want to head out?
I mean, should we, speaking logistically, make sure Winfrey gets a few more hours of sleep?
It's fine. I have some shopping I need to do.
Yeah,
We're going to be going back out into the woods.
Larsha and Paul have some errands, I believe, that need to be run.
You guys are leaving? I'm gonna fucking take a hammock up. Fucking stretch out. Go back to sleep. My head is pounding.
I'm only looking. We don't have to role play if you don't want to. I'm only looking for some simple things.
Okay.
Herbalism kit.
Okay. That's it.
Hold on. A loot.
Okay.
Typing it up so I can find it.
Mm-hmm.
Herbalism kit says 5 gold. Is that accurate?
Sure, I think it's probably yeah.
Okay.
Easy enough.
I may not have enough money for a loot.
Head down to the farmer's market. First time being in the city, it's all these like collection of traders and.
I don't have enough gold for loot, so I'm just gonna get my herbalism kit.
Okay. Grab the herbalism kit. You start looking at the prices. This one guy who has a bunch, and you're like,
I got 10 gold in my name, and that's it. So.
all right.
Actually, no, I have 5 gold in my name because I just spent 5.
So you grab that, head back. What are Paul and Larsha doing, Marlon?
So it's going to be the usual basic staples, food stocks, that kind of thing. I would like to make sure. I want to get a lance soonish, but I don't know if now's time.
Okay.
And at least for the time being, it's purely going to be a thing to hold a banner up. Also, supplies to make a banner.
Okay.
Something like that.
So, food stuff, easy enough. I would say probably 10 gold, and you can have enough for probably a good few weeks. Lance.
It's okay if we hold off on that one because it may just be this inconvenient thing that I carry around for
Okay.
a few more levels, you know.
Okay, so you talk about it, but decide.
Yeah.
We'll wait.
Maybe a spear or something. Something.
Sure. Spear, I would say, would be easy enough. That's a simple weapon. Lance is uncommon. So, spear. How much is a spear? Let me look. Shit. How much is a spear? Probably not much. 1 gold piece. So 1 gold, you can get a spear. Yeah. It's a simple spear. Stone head, it's just a piece of wood. It's not anything special, but it's well made.
No. That should be fine. Gosh, I think that's it.
And then banner stuff. You said you want to look for banner
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, banner stuff. Like
Okay, so it'd be like paint, something to hold it up, a piece of
Yeah, like-
cloth.
fabric, whatever.
Okay. I would say that's easy enough. I'll say for everything, you could probably get everything for probably 2 gold. Or if you wanted them to design you something, you could pay 5 gold.
Let's do the whole 5.
Okay.
And we don't have to settle on what it is yet, but by next session we'll come up with
We'll
something,
figure it out.
right?
Right,
And
so then-
I'd love some help on that. So all
For
of you,
sure.
please chime in.
So they start making that up for you. It says probably gonna take a few hours, so you get that started and then head back. Win for you.
I have one big question.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck happened to the wolf?
Wolf, that's a good point. I meant to talk about this before we came to the city. So the wolf would have been hesitant entering the city and would have just stayed outside the walls. It wouldn't have gone in. So if you wanted to do something with it, tie it up or something, you could try, but it did not seem comfortable coming in.
I can't remember if I made a colour for it or not.
I think you made one, but you didn't get it on.
That's right.
So
I probably would have tried to put that on it again before we went in.
okay, roll me a quick animal handling check, and then
17.
we'll see if 17. Okay. I'll
Just
say
so
you
people can tell it's someone's.
someone's animal, right? So I'll say you get the collar on, and you could tell one of Wimerick's men just to make sure it's fed and watered while it's outside, but it would not go in the city.
Yeah.
So it's just outside,
Yeah.
being tended to by some of Wimerick's men. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
You guys, Winfrey, you finish up sleeping, wake up, there's no one in there. Walk around, you see Flux out, like almost falling out of one of the hammocks.
To be expected from how much she drunk. I'll go stretch. I'll check all my equipment. I'll double check the crossbow. See how Gatsby's doing.
Alright.
Remember about the wolf.
Yeah.
I'll venture out to the guard. Check out the wolf.
It's just some let me see here. Let me check 1 second.
I'll bring some meat with me.
Sure. See, Abraham is the name of the guard who's tending to the wolf. He kind of leads you out. You get pretty close and you just kind of stands a little further back. It's a big thing there. Abraham's a tasty white guy, really thick red hair, big beard.
Yes. Came across it on his own. Quite a sad thing, really. Seems he got lost, or his pack got killed. Start fussing it, feeding a bit.
Cool.
Attempt to teach it some commands.
Make
No,
it
like stop and follow.
Sure.
I won't try anything advanced like attack or
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll.
15.
15. Okay, so it picks up like to come to you, but it's not so good at stay. It kind of gets it, but it's not very good at maintaining.
Yeah.
So. But
It's a work in progress.
So you head back and you all reconvene at now known as Shipwright.
Yep.
So you all are there. What would you like to do?
Right, so what is the plan? I'll slap
Oh.
Fock awake.
Before once Fox awake, I've something to discuss. Look, I'll bring out my spell book again to the page about the name. Seeing as you're coming along with us, potentially known for the future, I reckon you should be on this. So, I'll address for you others. Obviously, you've seen I've managed to tap into this magical means of mine. Managed to find the potential that Landro said that was within me. But it seems it comes with a slight hiccup. It states in here that the ones who knows my true name may potentially hold true power over me.
What's your true name?
But you will know already. That's the only name I've ever known gone by.
Just a
I'm
regular.
guessing.
So
Not
then
like a secret name.
everyone who knows
I
your
have-
name is
I'm guessing so. That's the only name I'll ever know of it. It's very. It's not exactly precise of a book. So, with this point going forward, I believe I need to be traveling with a group under an alias. And I've came up with one. And I believe if you'd like to open your lid and check I don't know what the actual part of the sword is, the sheath is called, but the opening of the sheath. Anvil Weaver.
Koyaguchi. Or
As,
mouth of the carp.
okay. I thought of it because obviously I know my hands around an anvil, blacksmithing, tinkering, and Weaver is the source I tap into apparently, so I believe it an alias for me to go by.
I mean, whatever you want to be
You-
called, I will
You muted, Andy.
call you.
I said, Vinny. Wait, no, that's not it. No. Sorry.
No.
Cloudy.
You're good. It'll take a few, I know. But
Anvil Weaver. Is there like a short version of that, like Anvil or Weave? The Weave.
Ooh, we should totally call him the Wheeze. Wheeze.
The Weaves.
Wheeze.
I don't want to make fun. The man's choosing a new name.
you call me what you want. This is our group, but
I'm
official
gonna call
names,
you
as you can
Winfrey.
see,
I think that's what he's trying to avoid. I don't think he wants to be called Winfrey.
at least
Yeah, fuck.
within our own company, I do not mind.
I'm just busting chops. I do it too much, you know. I'm starting to realize no one takes me
Out and
seriously
about, I'd
because I'm always
prefer-
busting balls.
I prefer to be go by an alias. The Weave, the Wheeze, AV, Anvil Weaver, whichever you like to refer me to
Weaver.
as.
I like Weaver as a short one.
Weaver?
Weaver's a good one. Weaver. And then the official title is the Anvil Weaver. Sure. Whatever
Yeah.
you'd like. Whatever you'd like, big guy.
The big guy, Anvil Weaver, Wheeze, and then you got a last name? I mean, because I feel like
Nope.
we could draw this out.
Of all I've ever gone by is Winfrey.
All right. Well,
Never had
we
last
don't
name.
want to say that.
No.
Okay.
Much
All right,
appreciated.
Weave. Well,
On to the
Shall we
discussion
hit the
then.
road?
Let's.
also, I would like to thank you for your hospitality. And you guys don't know me, I don't know you, but I appreciate the quick decision to
Nick.
trust me
You know how the saying
And-
goes: enemy of enemy is a friend.
Sure. I've
To
never
a
heard that in my
certain
life.
extent. It's a sailor talk that I heard once.
I'm glad
Anyway.
to have more friends. More friends are always really good to have. You can never have too many good friends to have a good drink with, have a good meal with, have a good, like, little dance jig with, play the lute. Oh, I need to get my new lute. My last lute broke. I gotta get a new one. Yeah, but,
As soon as he
anyway,
says loot, I'll walk off to his store, just get a big chunk of wood and just start whittling it.
Okay, really, you don't have to build something every time I say I don't have it. It's fine.
It's what I do. That's
Okay, but not sure we have time to build an entire musical instrument.
Just
I'll
go
just-
full cartoon like.
I think we should get on the road a lot faster than that.
yeah.
People are sick and dying.
I'll just leave it on my workbench, a slowly carved bit of wood, just as a reminder to myself.
It's a
I
work in
think I
progress.
agree. I agree with Sorrel and Nefak. People are sick. People are dying.
So
We don't know what kind of connection that has. If this has to do with this thing that you guys dealt with, or maybe this is something the road is doing. We don't know.
if we're dealing with this plague, disease, whatever this is to be, do we have? How do you want to go about this lot? I mean, I'm surely we don't want to expose ourselves to this.
I don't think we
You're not wrong.
would.
You're not wrong.
But I think we can observe and gather intel from a distance. Find out
Certainly.
what we're really
Unless
up
they
against.
run at us again and we're forced to kill them in
Yeah.
self-defense, of course.
Yeah, but
We
I
can always
mean,
take some of our scarf and cloak cloths and put them over our mouths, so we're not breathing anything in.
Mask, of course.
I could keep my eyes out on the road. There's herbs and things that help protect against such things as well.
I mean, I don't know how much help it is gonna be, but when we did what we did and we came back with, obviously, we found select certain items in while we was out. Found this ointment, which through my identification of it, it does help against poisons and diseases, but as you can see, it's only a small vial of it. Whether it can be diluted down, perhaps, I do not know.
It's maybe just an emergency use.
But I believe we all supplied up, yes?
yeah.
I glance at Larsha for confirmation.
Perfect.
Looks like we're good to go.
I'll whistle for Gatsby to come land on my shoulder, and I'll walk over, grab this.
Are we?
What everybody now sees is quite a cumbersome, three-armed, like the arms of a crossbow.
I just thought of something. Do you think the front of this thing was made by a ship wheel that connects all of them at the front?
Can be now. Yep.
Do you all have horses or anything, a cart or anything like that?
I'm sure you saw it outside.
I think we have. I know I've got a horse.
We got a cart with 2 horses on it, weren't it? We
And
had.
then
My point is, I'm not much of a horse rider. I might be able to do a pony. Or if you have a cart, I can order the
We'll
cart.
be fine.
you on the
You can
cart.
jump in the cart with me.
All right.
So yeah, you guys would have. I think Wimrick probably would have taken your extra horse you found from the drunken knight.
Sure.
You guys would have Rowland's horse that Wimrick gave him, and the 2 horses to pull the cart.
And if we need it, we have those 3 horses in that robe.
Yeah. I don't. Does anyone know that, or did Elandriel just know that?
Elandriel told them what was in the robe.
All
They
right.
had a campfire or something.
You guys gear up and make your way to head out the city to pursue this mysterious plague or disease or whatever it is. And it's 11:15, so I think we will end it there.
That's cool. I'm crashing hard.
All right.
So, it's great.
Fucking
Got
awesome.
shit sorted.
Awesome. We got a lot. We got shit figured out. Believe it or not.
Got jumped on the shitter.
Major stuff for me.
Yeah, of course.
Tune
We
in.
found Sir Roland is finally a sir.
Tune in next week. We have Diaries on Tuesday and Chaos on Saturday. So
Yeah.
I think that's our schedule. Rocking the music is
State anthems today.
Dope.
yeah.
There you go. Look them up.
I think yeah.
All right. I love you all. I'm leaving. Bye.
We're out.
Bye.